Hi guys, this is a hastily put together video, so I do apologize in advance. I'm just making this up as I go along. There is a small problem with Nexus Mod Manager if you install mods that add strings. So anything that adds to strings. For example, full dialog interface, a mod I highly recommend using. The problem is if you disable it, it removes the mod, but it doesn't put back the original string files. It's a bug just with this folder, I believe. I've spoken to the developer. There is a fix. They're going to be shipping it out Monday or sooner. We're not totally sure when, but there will be a fix. In the meantime, if you've installed this mod and you need to disable it, I'm not sure why you would want to. It's a brilliant mod, but if you need to disable it, what's going to happen is when you do that, the game will crash. You'll start the game up, you'll click a few times, and bang, it will crash. Don't worry, you do not have to reinstall your game. It's not that hard to fix. The first thing I'm going to recommend you do, if you're having this problem, is go along to My Documents, My Games, Fallout 4, and select your Fallout 4.ini and your Fallout 4 prefs.ini and copy them. In fact, I'm going to just make a new folder here. I'm going to rename this as backup. And I'm just going to paste these here. Right? I would recommend doing this if you don't want to have to redo all of your bloody settings. So do that. Then go along to Steam and visit your library and right click, go to Properties, Local Files, Verify Integrity of Game Cache. And what this will do is it will find if there are any files that need to be updated. As far as I know, the only ones that it should feel are needed are the strings, but it will also probably reset your prefs. Hence the reason we've taken a backup. I don't think it'll have a problem with any of the other files. At least I haven't noticed anything so far. If I do find any problems with it, I will update this video. 3 files failed to validate and will be reacquired. So it's going to reacquire those. It may take a few seconds. They're not big files. It shouldn't take long at all. And once it's done, if I go along to data, you can see strings have been reacquired. I'm going to go back to my Documents, My Games Fallout 4 folder. I'm going to select these 2 files and copy them. I'm going to paste them back here. Now, I'm not totally sure how necessary this step is for Fallout 4.ini because, as you see, it's not been changed. But this one, Fallout 4 prefs.ini, has been changed recently. So I'm going to put that back, replace the files. This way I know none of my settings have been lost because when I first did this, I actually had to rebind all my keys, which was slightly annoying. For some of you, it might not be annoying. And then this time when I start Fallout 4, I should have... Okay, it's detected something has changed. Okay. I'm going to make all my changes. Okay, made the changes. Make sure my resolution's correct. I've made all the changes. Now I'm actually going to exit. I probably would have been best doing the copying afterwards. My Games. I told you it was unscripted. I'm making this up as I go along. Back up. And I'm going to copy these 2 again because it's just updated at least that one. And I don't want it to do that. I'm going to paste those back in just in case it decided to change any of my settings. This time, hopefully, I'll get straight into the game. Yeah. And there you are. He says, clicking wildly. Back in the menu, no crashes. So that should fix it. In the meantime, if you're having problems, for God's sake, do not uninstall all your mods. Do not reinstall the entire game. It's just any mod that does this. It's not the mod's fault. It is a problem with Nexus Mod Manager. If you're thinking of installing this mod and you think you might uninstall it, one alternative would be to basically copy this folder somewhere else. I'll copy mine to my desktop for now. Don't worry that it's not appeared. It's because I've got fences, which hides everything. I've taken a backup for it. If I decide to uninstall this, I can always restore it manually. But as of Monday or whenever they update Nexus Mod Manager, this will not be necessary. To be honest, it's not a problem for me anyway, because there's no way in hell I'm removing this mod. But there you go. Hope that helped.